Hey guys, Ziando here with another Boomkin gameplay. This one is on Katmogu. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Katmogu, you grab orbs, you go to the middle, you win. That's pretty much the whole premise of this map. It's really kind of a shitty BG. I can't even believe that's an actual game. It's like Oddball, but everybody gets a ball, if you guys ever played Halo. Anyhow, in this one, it's another one where me and Val just decided we'd kill orb carriers and take over from there. It is a really short video. It's about 5 minutes, so don't expect anything fantastical to happen. It's basically just a lot of damage being dealt, and I'm just going to talk about a couple key points. Now, I've been asked a few times by a few other people why I don't use mushrooms. For those of you that have played a Boomkin for any length of time, you would know why I don't use mushrooms, but for those of you that are new, I'll go ahead and go over it with you. Mushrooms suck. That's just the bottom line. They're very situational. They use up GCDs. Every mushroom takes a GCD, and they don't get placed fast enough, in my opinion, because you have to place them, and then you can make them go off. So you kind of have to predict where your enemy's going to be, but the problem is with the amount of closers that all the melee have right now, it's not even that useful on melee. It is good for some clutch slows, like on Silver Shard Mines, and it's good for like I have a Warlock buddy, so he's already slowed from casting, and it's good to kind of even the playing field for him when he's fighting like a warrior or something like that, and he just needs that minimum distance where they can't hit him, but he can't charge type stuff. But other than that, wasting my GCDs on anything except for a Moonfire or an actual CC is a waste. So like I said, mushrooms suck for the most part. They don't do a ton of damage. And they're very, very, very situational. They're more for trying to escape or throwing them down, but most of the time you're just better off casting a Moonfire or a Sunfire, or trying to get yourself into a clip state. So that is my take on mushrooms. Now, it may change in the future. I have been messing with them a little bit more, but I haven't really seen a huge benefit to using mushrooms so far. I just feel that aside from peeling, they're pretty useless, and even for peeling, they're nothing compared to the other peels that you have, like Roots or Cyclone or anything like that. So, anyhow, other than that, this game's going pretty good. We got all 4 orbs. We're getting about 100 points a tick, and you know, it's a pretty easy win thus far. Like I said, it's only a 5-minute game, and the other team played terribly, so don't expect anything miraculous. Now, there was another thing that came up today, and I'm going to cover more of it in my arena video for today, but I want to kind of touch base with it so you guys would kind of know what I'm going to talk about. Fighting rogues right now in arena or anywhere at this point. As a caster, and especially as a Boomkin that depends on something like dots to get your procs, or depends on all your spells to... You can't keep away from a rogue right now because Shuriken Toss is ridiculously overpowered, and you just can't get away from them, and then you can't kill them because of Cloak of Shadows. So there's really no way for a Boomkin to actually take care of a rogue. You can try just running away and healing up, and if they're bad enough, they won't catch you, or they'll die before they actually kill you. In an RBG situation, you don't have to worry about them as much. They still do lock you up really bad. But overall, they don't have enough. You just in arenas, there's nothing you can do unless you have a healer buddy. But if you have a healer buddy and you're doing 2s, obviously that's going to hurt you. If you have a healer buddy and you're doing 3s, that's a little bit of a different story. The rogue isn't as threatening in 3s, but in 2s, rogues are definitely dominating. And that's just because you can't get away. Shuriken Toss, they can literally stand 30 yards out and just cast Shuriken Toss on you. With Cloak of Shadows, they basically become immune to you for, I don't know, 15 or 20 seconds or something like that. Or maybe it's just 10 seconds. It just feels like a long time. But nonetheless, Cloak of Shadows kind of makes you useless. And if you have another caster buddy and you don't have a melee buddy, there's no, they're not scared of you at all while they're popping all their cooldowns. In between that and preparation and everything else they have and all their closers, they just suck to fight. So anyhow, that's the game. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment, like, subscribe, and you guys have a nice day, and I look forward to speaking with you tomorrow.